Right now it's time for P&O. And of course, this is the Aurora. You are going to love this vessel. Have a look at this. This is on board. I'm excited already.
Yeah, of course, P&O. So again, this is a company now that have been around for 175 years. That famous yellow funnel. I know you cruised them yourself a couple of times, Howard.
Yes, yeah.
Great company, British cruise company here, with a lovely, relaxed on-board vibe. It's more of a traditional style of cruising, but you've got lots of different choice. You can either dine at a set time, or you can dine when you desire to dine. You've got lots of different dining options, like Marco Pierre White's restaurants on board. You're going to have choice of Mexican, Spanish, Italian, Indian or Chinese food. People like Ollie Smith, who help choose the wines. Great selection of different treatments that you can have in the onboard spa if you want to spoil yourself. And that's what cruising's about. It's about relaxing and doing all the things that you can't do in the stress and the hubbub of everyday life. You kick back, forget your worries, let it all melt away under the experienced hands of these wonderful crew. You'll never ever experience service like it.
And you can eat as many times as you like per day.
You can, and people do. They come on, you know, we always used to say that they walk up the gangway as passengers, we roll them off as cargo at the end, you know, but you pay for it, you know, and that's the important thing, you pay for it. And they're a great company, a lot of history, great entertainment. It's like going to the West End every night.
Let's find out where we're going, because this, again, is another cracking itinerary. Benefit is you're starting from Southampton, so convenient.
That's right, yeah, exactly. So, you know, pack your bags and pack away your troubles, get on board the ship. You've got a couple of relaxing days at sea to familiarise yourself with your new home away from home before we get to Lisbon. I've already talked about Lisbon, the Portuguese capital, city of yellow trams, custard tarts. Beautiful place for you to enjoy. Then from Lisbon we're heading on to Cadiz. This is one of my favourite ports in Spain. Cadiz is absolutely stunning. An impressive harbour packed with Moorish relics, these wonderful walled gardens that you can walk around, and also great beaches. Now, of course, if you want to head out from the designer boutiques, if you want to head out from this kind of sun-baked part of the world and head inland, you can go to Seville, the legendary home of Don Juan, the capital of Andalusia, and a chance for you to go and enjoy one of Spain's longest rivers, see leafy parks, winding medieval streets, grand squares, amazing food. The locals there are devoted to bullfighting, flamenca and fiesta, and it also is the place where tapas was invented. Okay. We're then going for a relaxing day at sea through to Barcelona. This is one of my favourite cities, and again a great chance for you to go and see Gaudi's work, Gaudi's architecture, his artwork all around you, from Park Güell, which you're seeing here, to the famous unfinished cathedral, through to Casa Barroso, some of the homes that he built as well. Las Ramblas, you just saw images there, wander up there with the street performers, and at the top you get to La Buquera, the wonderful 900-year-old street market, which is probably the best place, I think, to get tapas. Wander around the old district, and just enjoy, again, these winding streets, these little tapas bars that are tucked in around the corner, little cathedrals. Great shopping as well, all your high street names, through to quirky Spanish stuff that literally is only available in Spain. The thing that a lot of people don't realise about Barcelona is it has, according to National Geographic, the best urban beaches in the world.
Wow.
And you've got Barceleta, which is literally probably about 15 minutes, 20 minutes from where you dock, and you can go and spend a day at the beach as well, if that's what you want to do. And it's a bit it's a bit like South Beach in Miami, I think. It's incredible for people watching and for enjoying great weather and great waters.
We went to the Olympic Stadium
on Montjuic.
Montserrat Caballé and Freddie Mercury sang.
Amazing.
It was amazing.
And that's up on Mount Juic. You can get the cable car up there, and I would recommend you do that, Hal, because the views as you go up are pretty stunning. And then you can walk back down. You also go to the Nou Camp if you like your football, see the famous football museum there as well.
It is a very special place. Can't believe the price, £599 per person. 12 nights.
Exactly, and of course you can also go to Cal Prep, which was recently named one of the 50 best places to eat in the world. Note that down if you want to have a little bit of a splurge. Cal Prep, look it up online. It's an amazing restaurant to go and spoil yourself in.
And if you have just joined us, you're watching Planet Cruise. We're live. Do call in on the free phone number or click on the website for full details. Yeah, so next we're now off to Palma de Mallorca. Another fantastic sailing and arrival with a beautiful long sea promenade that stretches down to the harbour full of these gorgeous yachts. I love Palma de Mallorca. We used to cruise out of here every week, like with Barcelona. Great for beaches. You've got beaches all around the island. You've got in the centre of the Tramantura Mountains, which are absolutely stunning limestone mountains, which you can hire a car and tour up there. And like Rick Stein did when he
he went and got his wonderful wood-fired lamb. You can head into the little dinky villages out in the centre there and see the locals interact. If you're going to stay in Parma yourself, you've got a wonderful neo-Gothic cathedral on the front there, and behind it, again, lots of great little tapas joints. If you're going to go and enjoy some local produce, try what they call an esmeralda, which is their version of the croissant, and it's an incredible thing. You dip it in hot chocolate. There's a place called Bar Bosch just behind the cathedral where you can go and get an esmeralda and dip it in the hot chocolate. It's delicious. Try the gambas alioli as well, which is their prawns in garlic. Absolutely gorgeous. Belvedere Castle, 14th century Belvedere Castle, very kind of Knights of the Round Table, and it's circular construction. And you've got a chance to head out to Formentera Cap. If you want a really beautiful deserted beach, that in my view is the best one, Formentera Cap.
Very, very special indeed.
Now, Cartagena, tucked in a deep bay, guarded by 2 cliff-top fortresses, is a Spanish gem. It gives you great chance to go through to Costa Calida, which is 175 miles of beaches stretching off, and also the expat paradise of La Manga, the Manga Strip. Then through to another place that is synonymous with the UK and is an amazing experience, Gibraltar. Go and see the Barbary apes, those cheeky fellows up on the top. You can take a taxi up there, you can take the cable car up. You can even walk up if you're feeling particularly fit, but there are some of the good-looking chimps that you'll see when you get to the top, the apes. You can go into the cathedrals, go into the rock as well, Cathedral Cave with the acoustics, and see the old siege tunnels that have been there for years defending this very strategic part of the world. You can go out on the marine trips and go and see whales and dolphins. That's an incredible experience. Or just head into the town itself, full of, it's got a wonderful British vibe. You've got, British-looking bobbies walking the beat. You've got these wonderful pubs. You've even got a Marks and Spencer's. You've got red pillar box phone boxes like you get in the UK. But there's heat, there's smiles, there's tans, and there's duty-free by the bucket load.
And of course, back to Southampton. This is P&O. We're talking the Aurora. Coming up in a moment. Here we go. Images of this beautiful ship.
Yeah. Absolutely
gorgeous. It's paradise.
Really, really beautiful ship. They do. If you're there with the family as well, they do a great kids club between 2 to 17-year-olds. They look after, and they've even got dedicated play areas for the under-2s as well. So if you are there with young children, they will look after them for you and help you enjoy your holiday in real style. Lots and lots of entertainment and activities for you to get involved with, or you make a cruise what you want. That's the great thing about modern cruising. You want to grab a book, grab a sun lounger, soak up the rays, have a cocktail, you can do that.
You're in control. If you want to relax, you can relax. If you want to be active, you can be active. And of course, you can add one night at the Meon Valley Marriott for just £70 per night, and that includes your parking and your return port transfers. That's a massive benefit. A lot of people take advantage of that. Ship and itinerary differs depending on your departure dates, but do call in, speak to the operators, or click on the website. Now, can we bring up the pricing grid, and can you explain how this works?
Yeah, it's just obviously the lead price that we're featuring there is $599, and that is for the 12 nights, which is absolutely incredible. That makes it £53 per person per night. But you'll see with different types of cabin. You've got an inside cabin, outside cabin, and a balcony. Now, on the different dates, you see with 2 other dates, the price is slightly different, but it's still incredibly good value. When you're thinking you're away for nearly 2 weeks here, it's so competitive, the cruise industry at the moment. So again, it does depend on the date that you want to go, but the best bargain there is going on the 4th of November at $599. And you notice as well, the 26th of October and the 1st of December are on a different P&O ship. Still this fantastic product, but on the Oceania instead.
Well, I can tell you right now, if you go on a P&O cruise, you'll want to treat yourself to the excursions. You could have the Barcelona highlights, or you could book up and go on the Essential Gibraltar Rock and the shops and see the apes as well. That's only £21 per person. Do speak to our operators, do click on the website and take advantage of the deals. We are live, and we always say the early bird catches the worm.